Good morning. How are y'all doing today? Well, I had canned potatoes the other day and then I went to editing and I realized it was way too long. So today we're going to do it a lot faster than I did the other day. I done a lot of talking the other day when I should have just cut it off and came back. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using a scouring pad to wash my potatoes. I do not peel my potatoes. You can if you want to. I'm not. I have too many to do. Alright, so I get a lot of the thick, dark stuff off. And this is what it looks like when I'm done washing it with a scouring pad. I just get the really dark stuff off, and there was a really dark spot right there. So I have a pan here with potatoes that I have washed. I just wanted to show y'all how I wash them, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so now what I'm doing is, my granny always told me I was going to marry an alcoholic because I got soaking wet when I run them dishes. I don't reckon I've ever been with an alcoholic, so. But anyway, I'm going to cut up french fries. Okay, that's what we're canning today. French fries. And you just cut your potatoes up to the desired size that you want. I wish I had one of those handy dandy french fry makers. You just put your potato in there and hit the button or whatever lever and you got potatoes. But I don't have that, so I just cut my potatoes up. It's a little thick. Now I'll also do steak fries. But today we're doing just plain old french fries. Alright, so this is about how big I'm cutting my french fries. And I leave the skin on some of them. You know, well, the outer edge ones always have skin. So you just cut your potatoes up like that, however you want them. Now I also do some cubed for like fried breakfast potatoes or stewed potatoes. And I'm sorry y'all, the TV's on and I haven't even thought not a thing about it, about cutting it off. Alright, so you cut. So I wanted to show you something right quick. Let me turn this water off. I was washing some more potatoes to cut up, and I realized that this one has a bad spot, and that's the reason I wash with a scouring pad instead of just washing with a washcloth or something. What I do with the bad spots is I just cut it off until I don't see any more bad spot, and then I cut a little extra. That way I don't get any of it. So that's just a little tidbit there. Alright y'all, so excuse me. Goodness gracious. Anyway, what I'm doing y'all is whenever I cut my potatoes up and I got them in the right size that I want, I'm putting them in this wash tub, in this dish pan that's got water in it, because these potatoes are going to soak for a while. I'm going to put a little bit of ice in there whenever I get done with all of them. I'm going to put some ice on top. And I do that so that they don't burn. Even though it's kind of like cool today, I may not have to do that. And then I will try to get these canned up. Now, today I am going to do 2 different types of canning. I'm going to give y'all a 2-for-1. 2-for-1 special. So I am going to pressure can, which takes the least amount of time. It's only 40 minutes. But it does take a while for the pressure canner to get up to heat and to start jiggling. You gotta vent it for a little while and all that good stuff, and these are too thick. But the other way is water bathing. Now, the Amish water bath, almost everything and I don't suggest it for everybody, because not everyone is comfortable with doing that. It is a form of rebel canning, but so many people do it. So many people do it, and they're still living. And I'm sure that when our ancestors started doing stuff like this, they done it too. But you know, I want you guys to feel safe and canning whatever it is that you decide to can. But I also want to give you some knowledge. That way you're not just canning blind. You know, I don't want y'all to do something and not have the information for it. I have not ever canned meat by water bathing. It's 4 hours to water bath. Non-acidic foods. It will be 3 hours for these potatoes, because I am going to add a tablespoon of vinegar to each quart jar. A tablespoon. So that way I have a little extra preservation going on. And I want, like I said, I want y'all to be educated. That way you can make educated decisions on how you do things. I do want to try canning meat with water bath only. I'm just really nervous about it. I mean, the Amish do it all the time, so I should be okay. But I'm really nervous about it. Potatoes and stuff like that, which is not high acidic. I do those. I also water bath my green beans sometimes. But a lot of times if I have a little extra room in the pressure canner, I'll just go ahead and put them in there, because I usually only have a few at a time to can. So, alright, I just want to let y'all know that. And I'm going to soak these potatoes, and once they've soaked, I'm going to rinse them real good. I'm going to blanch them, and we'll come back for all of that. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hey, so what I'm doing right now is I'm washing my jars. I had some gifted to me. I bought jars. I am down to my regular mouth jars. I have a few largemouth jars, but I am saving those for when I get my hogs killed, because I'm canning all that too. So one thing I want y'all to do, I'm running some hot water with some soap and a little bit of bleach in this so I can sanitize my jars. One thing I want you to do, when you start canning, I want you to run your finger around the rim of each jar as you're going to wash them. Make sure that you don't feel any imperfections, any cracks, anything that's going to keep your lid from sealing. That's another thing. Always feel on your jars and make sure that they're all good. Now, what we do here at the Garner Homestead is jars that are cracked, we turn into fly traps. This one actually is cracked on the bottom, which is weird. You hardly ever get one to crack on the bottom, and it's an old jar. I don't know if y'all can see that. And it hurt my feelings, so that's why we reuse everything here. There we go. I got enough water, I think, to soak these in. And y'all, somebody done something with my I had a brush that I used to clean my jars out with, and somebody done something with it, and I don't know what they done with it. So what I've been doing is I take my trusty wooden spoon handle. I can't be the only one that does this. Let me fold my towel up because I make a mess, y'all. And there's nothing wrong with making a mess. It's just that my belly will be all wrinkled more than what it already is. Alright, so I wash the outside of the jar real good. I wash the top right here real good. And then I wet my wash rag. I put an extra little squirt of soap in there. And I take my wash rag because somebody has done something with my brush that I wash them with, and I'll wash in here real good. Make sure that you get this jar just as clean as you can get it. Needs to be all the way clean. And we are going to be water bathing and pressure canning at the same time. So this is a 2-for-1. Alright, so this jar is clean. I'm going to set it over here. I got some towels set out here on my kitchen table. And I'm going to wash these and get them ready to go. And I'm blanching potatoes right now. So, y'all. Look here. My husband left that out. I didn't even realize I was so tired last night. I had more than a heaping amount of French fries. And I have some blanching right now in hot water. So they blanch for 10 minutes. Get your water to a slow boil, pop them jokers in there, and just keep time, 10 minutes. And because I'm going to have to do mine in batches, because obviously, I'll come back whenever I take these out and I start putting them into some jars. And I got to get these jars done. I'll be right back.